Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all the dignitaries, experts, and attendees who have joined us today on this momentous occasion. I am Nandita, your host for the evening, and I am delighted to anchor the Enlighten Agriculture E-Magazine inaugural issue, releasing ceremony and expert talk. As we are celebrating the 76th Republic Day of India, we are proud to dedicate this inaugural issue to the nation, symbolizing our commitment to the sharing knowledge and fostering growth in the field of agriculture. To commence the evening, I am honored to invite Dr. Manu Sundwal, founder of Enlighten Agriculture, to deliver the welcome speech. Dr. Manu SM, the stage is yours.
Okay. Thank you very much, Nandita, and I extend uh, warm greetings on this occasion of India's 76th Republic Day, historic day in the country evolution. So it is a great day and great moment. We are launching our first issue on this day. And at the outset, I would like to congratulate all our editorial team members and other the management team for coming the first issue of our Enlighten Agriculture, where we started this journey last year in Independence Day of India. So at the outset, I would like to welcome all our editorial team members. Uh, and especially today we are witnessed by one of the good scientists at ICR and government of India level, Dr. Sridhar Gautam, will be joining and speaking on the subject of the open access, the scenario in the country. I will welcome our chief guest and the expert today, Dr. Sridhar Gautam, to this session. And also I would like to welcome our editor in chief, Dr. G.K. Dinesh, who is instrumental in bringing up our the enlightened agriculture this issue thoroughly, making the his suggestion to come up with a very good uh, issue of this. I welcome Dr. Dinesh to this program, and I would like to welcome our esteemed uh, editorial team member, especially they are based in, I think, European countries and also US. So I would like to first I welcome Dr. Nacho from Portugal for this program. And also we have one more, I think, newly joined editorial team member, Dr. K.T. Vijay Kumar, who was based in US Bangalore, where he is expert in apiculture. So I will welcome him, Dr. K.T. Vijay Kumar, if he has joined to this program. And also I would like to welcome the Germany-based researcher Dr. Harsha Somashekar to this program for launch of our first issue. And also I would like to welcome, if Dr. Irene is joined, I would like to welcome Dr. Irene to this program. And also Dr. Shrikant H.S., Assistant Professor at the Horticulture University at Bagalkot. I would like to welcome our Shrikant sir to this program. And also the Dr. Vimal Kumar is a scientist at ICR, who is also our team member. I will welcome him for this program. And also the policy that is our one more editor, especially the economics related, that fiscal policy research institute is the government of India. They are making the research. There, our one of the editor is based, Dr. Naveen Kumar Nayak. I welcome him for this program. And also our one of the young editorial team member, Dr. Miss Gibi Mariam Thomas, who is based at Auburn University, USA. I welcome Zibi to this program. I extend all the, and also our managing team, managing editor, and also is very good and kind enough to look after our editorial and emailing, receiving the emails and from the contributor, Mr. Arvind Rajan STM is there joined today. I welcome Arvind Rajan to this program. And also I will welcome all the participant and the contributor to this first issue, especially authors who have joined this program. I extend all the greetings from Enlighten Agriculture, and also I welcome all them to this program. And thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Manu S.M., for your warm words and for setting the tone for this beautiful evening. It is now my privilege to invite Dr. G.K. Dinesh, Editor in Chief of Enlighten Agriculture and Assistant Professor at Central Agriculture University, Impal, to share his insights. Dr. G.K. Dinesh, over to you.
Yeah. Good evening. Hope I'm audible. Yeah. Good evening, all. Good evening, all. My dear esteemed guest and my fellow agriculture enthusiast and my editorial team members and the authors. I'm honored to be stand before you for the launch event of Enlighten Agriculture, which is a magazine dedicated to shedding the light on intricacies and opportunities within agriculture. So as we gather here, over about 54% of Indian population relies on agriculture for their livelihood, and the sector contributes to our GDP approximately about 20% for our global GDP. So, however, despite its importance, Indian agriculture faces numerous challenges, including water scarcity, soil degradation, and climate change. So, the Enlightened Agriculture aims to bridge the knowledge gap by providing insights, research, and analysis on best practices, which involves innovative technologies and policy reforms. Through our magazine, we hope to empower farmers, policymakers, and stakeholders with the information which needed to drive the sustainable growth and development in Indian agriculture. We believe that by working together, we can able to unlock the full potential of Indian agriculture by bringing out this magazine to tie up with the farmers and the stakeholders. So I would like to thank my editorial team, starting from Harsha, Professor Nacho, and all others, and the founders, Ms. Silakia and Dr. Manu, and the managing editor Arvind Rajan, and today's special guest Dr. Sridhar Kutam sir, for this wonderful event. And thank you all. Hello.
Hello, Nandita. Uh,
Hello.
I think she has some
yeah,
internet
yeah.
issue.
Actually, Nandita is facing some network issue. So, and I now it's a right time to uh, welcome our one more editorial team members and the co-founder of our Enlighten Agriculture, Miss Elakia Muthukarappan, for this program.
The moment we all been waiting for. I now request our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Sridhar Gautam, Principal Scientist at IIHR Bengaluru and Joint Secretary of IARI Alumni Association, to release the inaugural issue of the Enlighten Agriculture e-magazine.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I will share the video and the slides which you are on behalf of you, sir. Thank you.
Now, Dr. Sridhar Gautam will deliver an expert talk on topic empowering knowledge sharing through Diamond Open Access, a path to equitable publishing. Over to you, Dr. Gautam.
Uh, First of all, congratulations to the. I'm audible, Manu.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You
You
are
are audible,
audible.
sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much, and my hearty congratulations to the editorial team and all the contributors to the magazine. As we see, the name goes Enlighten Agriculture. It is for the enlightenment of the agriculture, and I'm happy that the young scientists and the researchers are on the editorial board and who are bringing this, and we can see the the design only the way it is presented. So it means the content is also more than the presentation, I guess. And I hope that every one of the stakeholder would be benefited. So saying that, and I profusely thank Dr. Manu, my colleague, for inviting me for this talk and the event. I'm sorry that I couldn't be on a stable internet because I'm traveling. Anyway, I hope it's the connectivity will be going on. Uh, I'm apologies for that. Uh, so I'm now would like to speak about something on that aspect, the topic, diamond open access. What does it mean? The magazine is coming from the scholars, and the scholars are writing uh, the knowledge they have acquired, and to that they are also adding their what is that like their part into that, and then bringing out to the public, means from the existing whatever available, and the thoughts have been added and it is being presented to the readers for their enlightenment. Means the knowledge is being added and then enriched, and it is being given to the other like the next I can say to the others, like the sharing. So during this process, the authors are not expecting anything, and the group, which the editorial board, who are putting their efforts from their routine work, like the volunteering to bring out this magazine for the benefit of the society, for with this knowledge. So the authors are also not expecting anything, and they are not also paid. Most of the time, they put like a lot of effort in making those articles. So when it comes to the research scholarship, when the articles are being published by the authors, nowadays like what we see is there is a huge lot of competition in what aspects, competition to publish competition to publish in a so-called impact factors. So what is happening in this competition is sometimes we are getting prey to the publishers which are they were never existed in these things. They feel they are not into the publication business. They are not into the publication means what does a publication means. They just put up some website and then send us a mail, and they mimic the prestigious journals. So that is one part. We got prayed to that. And second thing is when we see some of the journals which are having the more what is the name and fame kind of like Nature and all, Springer, and now there are many other publishers have come, MDPI and all these things. So around 10 most publications are there in the world which are only other than those, no other publishers are in the world. Means everyone like if you take any journal, it is either published by these 10 journals, 10 publishers. So in that process, what is happening is either you have to pay for publish in those prestigious journals or get paid. What is happening is the editorial board like you, who have like become conscious and wanted to bring a change in the society. by taking the reins of publications. So that is what the Diamond Open Access means. Diamond Open Access is from the scholarly societies who have committed themselves to publish a journal in which the authors will not be paying anything, and also the readers all will not be paying anything to read it. Now probably you might have, now everyone is knowing that ONS, PMONS, what is one nation one subscription, in which you can know how much of money has been earmarked for that. How much they are going to pay, I'm not sure, but they said it is going to cost around 6,000 crores for the 3 years to only to read the already published material. One at one point, at one side, the government is giving money for doing the research, and also it is again paying to get the uh, read the published material. So double, it's kind of a double taxation on the citizens of the country. Today on the Republic Day, when we are talking on this, like we have launched the magazine, and we are also talking about, like, how much the people are what I should say, being taxed to read their own funded. Like if I am a layman, I am paying for the research through my taxes. Again, if I want to read what my researchers, my people have published, again I have to pay for it. So it is double taxing in that. So these scholarly societies, which were earlier there, because of the, maybe they couldn't abreast it with the growing technology, while the publishers have invested a lot of money into that, and they had their softwares to, make the articles available on internet to everyone. And that that is, earlier it was print, so it was costing much. Now on the internet, one copy can be made into millions, that is 1 second. Living about like copyright, because I'm not talking about copyright, because as a author he never bothered about the copyright, because though he keeps the copyright with him, and he wished that the paper should be read by the all the researchers, possible researchers who, and he wants to reach out to the every researcher on the world, in the universe, so that his work is being read, and he gets the feedback, and he gets the connections, he gets the collaborations. So that only he is interested. During the process, there are metrics like how many downloads, how many citations are happening. That was secondary for him. First is that his work has to be read and recognized. So that is their things. But what now it is happening is this publication has become a big business, in which without much investments, and they are minting money. So why I should pay my to the publishers to publish my article? That is the article processing charges, or why any library has to pay to the publishers to get their own institute researchers. Like suppose in ICR I'm there, and to read my colleague's paper, even I have to pay for it. The one example I can say is that, not to be quoted, but okay, it's in the online meeting, and we are all there. Like I'll just take the one name, the one IndianJournals.com. What it is most about our own societies who are onboarded by them, because societies were not investing. I said they were not abreast with the technology, and they were only thinking that my article should be sold out, because those people, they came with an idea that if you become online, you can sell more articles instead of subscription. So that's how they onboarded, and they were getting money, and they were happy, because without much investment, some cost of, not investment, some cost of the money for the printing is being met by them. And our societies are traditionally a print societies, which were going to the traditional print only journals, though they are onboarded into IndianJournals.com, but they were printing. So kind of that is I'm talking about a small entity which is there. So that is also being added to the ONOs. thing. It means it is most of our own articles only. We are going to buy again through that intermediary. So that is about the business. But beyond that, what I am talking is, uh, okay, yeah, 1 minute. Yes. Ah, sorry, sorry. Sorry. So what I'm saying is, in the diamond open access, there is there is no payment for the authors and the readers. I'm saying it, but it is beyond that. What it is beyond that is it will have a license which will make the articles available for everyone over the internet immediately after publication, and also it is the license in such a way that it can be translated. It can be translated into any other languages as well. And and first one is that there is no payment, and it is being licensed in such a way that it will be translated into many other languages, and it is immediately. And it is more than that, it is the societies which are going to publish those things. So if, you can say the diamond open access journals, maybe examples like the current science from the ISC Bangalore, and ICR journals, which they don't charge anything, and the CSAR journals, which they don't charge anything from it, and it is free of cost. You know why it is being made free of cost? Because the software which was there earlier, if they want to build a software, you have to invest a lot of money, and these commercial publishers have their own softwares. But there is a public knowledge project which is published, which is into this development of a software called the Open Journal Systems, which is being used by the ICAR and also CSAR. And software is free. Authors are not being paid. Reviewers are not paid. And what is the cost of like typesetting? Even for the typesetting, there are softwares called LaTeX. LaTeX softwares LaTeX software is a software which is can be utilized for the typesetting. So softwares are free. People are free to write a paper, and so what is the cost of it? So if you look at the economics and then the investment given for the researchers, you can see the investment is also very less. In the sense, the budgets nowadays there is a lot of cut in budgets, and there are many frontiers of the areas which has to be increased for the research. So when the horizons are increased, and and you have limited funds. So again, burdening the people with the to read the publication is a thing which we have to think about it. So this diamond open access, which was also inbuilt into the the open science framework by the UNESCO, and the Latin American countries which are there from I mean published from Mexico or from the Argentina or anywhere in the Latin America, all are diamond open access journals. That is happening there, and it is not new. It is since long time it is there. UNESCO is supporting it, and we recently had a one international conference in Cape Town, Africa, which is again on the diamond open access, where from the all the uh, committed people from various parts of the societies and also academies have come together, and they took a pledge that they will be strengthening this diamond open access. And recently, the Europe also started a one diamond open access capacity building hub, in which means that now the world is going towards the diamond open access only for this to take for the philosophy of what, like the knowledge sharing, which is non-commercial. Non-commercial in the sense like non-profitable, non-profits. Commercialization will be there because there is a, you have to pay for some other things, but it will not be completely free of cost. In the, somewhere there is a cost will be met by the whom will be meeting those things. Maybe the who can say that the philanthropist who are going to fund for it. It's an endowment trust, something like that. So that is there. Uh, when this is being talked, what is going to be future of this diamond open access is that when the knowledge is freely shared without any barriers, without any financial or a legal barriers in the sense the corporate restrictions, then the knowledge free flow will be there. Otherwise, there will be obstruct. Only those who have the purchase power, in the sense like the who can pay and who can get the articles, can only get the knowledge to read, and they can advance. And that is one thing. And those journals in which somebody wants to publish, which is having a larger circulation or is prestigious for them to publish in that, because of many reasons, they may not be able to publish because they have to pay a lot of money. So, looking at this, and through this platform, I only just wanted you to consider, consider thinking about this diamond open access. Diamond open access journals are the going to be future. Is being supported by many entities, including the UNESCO and the European Science Council and International Science Council. As the author, what is our commitment is look beyond the impact factor, look beyond the prestige of, like, say, like I have a publication in the MDPI or a publication in this journal Frontiers. So what is happening is, just in the race to publish in these Frontiers and MDPI, what we are doing is we are doing with non-ethical practices as practices. What is happening, if I am having a fund for my project, and somebody want like to publish a article in Frontiers and they don't have money, so they are approaching me, and I become the author, and I'm funding for the publication. So in that process, I'm becoming the corresponding author. But the guy who would like to publish, he also want to become the corresponding author because there are marks for it. So he will be the corresponding author, and me too. And somebody else also comes into the picture, say that I will pay, I will also contribute to that. Let me also make the corresponding author. So like that, there people have increased. The earlier corresponding author would be the last senior author who corresponds the researcher research to the journal. But now corresponding authors have become more. How come many authors become the corresponding author? So in these are the things like it is happening. So there I'm questioning the ethical practice in the publication, where you are paying a lot of money from your pocket or from some other means, from other projects, and also uh, no only publishing in a particular set of journals. So that is what is making is the other journals where people are traditionally publishing in these journals, they are moving away from it, and some journals are getting closed, or some journals are merging with the other publishers. So kind of things it is happening. I'm very sorry that my Indian society, Plant Physiology Society, was the oldest journal, and it has been taken over by the Springer, and they changed the name only just to become to share to have a what I should say that it's a new kind of a journal. They went on and they have given to the Springer. So when the journal was publishing since long time, and there is a tradition to that, and how can you give away to somebody else for a not for commercial gains, only for the sake of impact factor. So impact factors are the but not only not should not be the criteria for deciding any somebody's research or somebody's promotion, all because it can be one of it. Now there are declarations on the non-imperfect kind of thing, like the DORA declaration, which says that imperfectors should not be considered for a promotion. And research assessment is being now changed, and the Europe and then Latin America have went ahead and to say that you just give the articles which you have published, and when you are submitting a list of articles, remove the journal name, title you give, and then you submit the full text articles. Let me read and then take a assessment of your work. And then there are nowadays the other publication platforms that are the preprints platform, where you don't need to wait for the journals to get published. It takes some time in preview review. Let it be first available on a preprint platform. Let everyone knows about it. Let everyone comment on that. Let he improve, because once you publish in a journal, it is end. You cannot change it. But the preprint platforms, you have a option to improve your work, the way you communicate, the way you write, the way you add some more data to that, and then you enrich it. Because ultimately, it is not the publication number which we are looking at it, but we are looking at the work which I want to share to the people, so that I get my satisfaction. I also get the feedback, and also get the collaborations. So to all this happens, and I say that we should look about this diamond open access model and try to emulate it, try to push it, try to support it, try to get into that, try to learn what is it is, try to see how we can contribute to that. So extemporally, I'm talking here because I was just traveling, and I have slides. Maybe I'll share to Manu so that the people who are all attending can be learning about what I wanted to say. So I'll stop here, and if you have anything, let's have some discussion if time permits, as per the schedule. What? Yeah, Mr. Manu, Dr. Manu.
Sir, this is Dinesh, the editor-in-chief of this magazine. It was a wonderful talk, sir.
Thank you,
I
Dinesh.
think we feel, yes, sir, I think we feel bad that you are on travel. We would like to have a separate session for this open access along with the editors
Sure,
and
sure. Yeah.
other general public. Actually, it is one of the best presentation, like best talk I have received in the recent. So you have given so many things which are behind the screen actually. You talk those things very openly about the open access. So it was a really wonderful talk. So you'd like to have a training session as well, sir. I will
Yeah,
talk
sure.
to Manu and
We will.
other managing director, and we
Yeah.
will try to organize one workshop, sir.
Sure, sure, sure.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Hello.
Yeah, Manu. Yes, Manu.
Yes, sir. Nice talk, sir. Over to
Thank you.
Nandita. Nandita. Actually, some internet problem everywhere, sir.
Yeah, something. That's the problem. We are.
Yeah. So next, so thank you very much, sir, for your kind message as well as uh, the talk on the very important topic where the public fund or taxpayer money has been usually dumped into it and wasted so far. Hope in the future one nation, one subscription may curtail it or some other things. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Over to Nandita, please. Unmute, please unmute.
Thought provoking talk and for spreading light on such a vital topic in today's publishing landscape. Next, we have the pleasure of hearing the opinions and remarks from the esteemed members of the editorial team. I request each member to share their thoughts briefly, starting with Dr. Johann Ignacio Vilches, popularly known as Dr. Nacho, Principal Investigator and Ed iPlant Microlab, ITQB, Nova University of Lisbon.
Well, thank
Over to
you.
you, Dr. Nacho.
Thank you very much. The very first thing I want to say is to congratulate you, my colleagues, for the Day of the Republic. I think it's a very important day in India, and it's a very nice day to launch this first issue. First of a lot of them, I hope, because I feel the vision of Enlighten agriculture is something that we really need in the scientific, but also in general society world. We really need to empathize with the new problems, and as the doctor said before me, Dr. Gutam, it should be open and public, and it should be affordable for all the people to progress. I think scientifically, we have the commitment to empower our people to do better agriculture and sustain under the problems that we have actually, like climate change or difficulties to rise up the yields under a growing population. But science always provide a good point. And another thing that we have to keep always in mind is collaborations between countries. And this is something scientists always do better than governments. So I think this new publication, this new magazine, it's a perfect image on how the things should be done. Sharing experience between the scientists, sharing experience between countries, and empowering the people to do the things better, more sustainable, and progress into the challenges we have nowadays. So congratulations to all the team. Congratulations, Dr. Manu, Dr. Dinesh, and all the colleagues in the editorial. And I hope this is only the first step of many good and great step of this magazine. So here you help me for support. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, sir, Manu sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nacho. We are very delighted to have you at Enlighten Agriculture. Your support and your encouragement is needed, especially the kind of the scenario of research as well as the idea of the authenticity and various aspect of the publications as well as the research oriented, the farmer oriented, the research oriented insights on our publications. Thank you very much, Dr. Nacho.
Thanks to you, Dr. Manu.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Nacho. Now I request Dr. Harsha Somshekhar, postdoctoral research, Max Planck Institute for Plant Breeding Research, Germany, to share his opinions.
Hello, can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, audible.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, good evening everyone, and a very happy Republic Day. I think it's a great day to start our first inaugural issue. And firstly, I would like to congratulate all of us because we have done a wonderful job here. And as we inaugurate our first issue, this is a moment of immense pride and joy for all of us. And also, this step, it represents a collective dedication of all of us towards innovation and sustainability, and also the transformative power of the agriculture research that we have today. And as you all are aware that our main mission is to enlighten the minds, to spark conversations and inspire the fruitful actions in the agriculture sector. And also through this platform, we also aiming to bridge the gap between science and society by bringing out some ideas that can nurture not just the future but also the fields. So let this first issue be the foundation for many more milestones to come in future, as Nacho has mentioned. And let's continue working together to sow more seeds of the enlightenment and make this platform proud and a reliable source for of knowledge. So that's it. Thank you, everyone. And also, I would like to thank the organizers for organizing such a wonderful guest lecture from Dr. Sridhar Gutam. It was very informative. So, yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Shrikant HS, Assistant Professor, UHS Bagalkot, to share opinion.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Shrikant HS, working as a assistant professor in horticulture, University Bagalkot. I want to congratulate all of us, including Dr. Manu, who has played an instrumental role in inaugurating this first issue. And even I want to congratulate Dr. Sridhar Gautam sir for enlightening on diamond open access. Hopefully, in future we can do best as possible in this e-magazine this thing. We can maintain some the very quality issues. Once again, I will congratulate whole team for this great occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request GB Mariam Thomas, research scholar, Auburn University, USA, to share our opinions.
So good evening, everyone. I wish all a very happy Republic Day as well. I also congratulate the immense effort of the founders, the chief editors, and the whole team of the editors for the release of the first issue of the magazine. Uh, and this is also the output of the hard work and dedication of several months. The core theme of the magazine is basically to unite the farmers and academicians to create a better, sustainable future in agriculture. So, this is also a great learning platform for young researchers like me. So, I hope in future this magazine and the idea behind it reaches a wider audiences as well. So, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Mr. Arvindarajan, STM, Managing Editor, Enlighten Agriculture, to share his opinions. Now I request Dr. Naveen Kumar Nayak to share his opinions.
Good evening, all, and happy Republic Day to all Indians. I heartily congratulate all the team members for the laying down the first building block for the building. We built this Enlighten Agriculture, a huge building with all our effort, and take it to the nook and corner of the world. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you to all the editorial team members for their valuable contribution and encouraging words. As we approach the end of this wonderful event, I would like to invite Ms. Alaikia M., co-founder and Enlighten Agriculture and Research Scientist, to deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, Ms. Alaikia M.
Good evening, all. On behalf of the entire administration team of Enlighten Agriculture, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has contributed to making this inaugural issue a resounding success, especially on the occasion of the Republic Day. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere thanks to Dr. Manu, the visionary founder, for conceptualizing and bringing life to this initiative. And we believe that the Enlighten Agriculture is a clarion call for the new era of agriculture process. And from the grassroots level to the global stage, it is committed to connect the agricultural community and empower those who strive to reimagine the future of farming. Dr. Manu's vision for high quality content has laid foundation for what we hope, and it will be a valuable resource in the agriculture sector. I also extend my appreciation to the entire editorial team for their hard work and dedication in ensuring that the magazine reflects the quality we aspire to. Without your effort, this magazine would not have come to this stage. And my special thanks to Dr. Sridhar Gautam for his insightful talk on Diamond Open Access Model, which was both enlightening and thought-provoking. And despite the challenges faced, Dr. Gautam's resilience and passion for the cause continue to inspire us. And we are also committed to ensuring that the content will be as per the best practice and standards, sir. I also want to thank Dr. Nacho for his esteemed presence today. Your participation adds great value to this event, sir. Finally, I would like to express my gratitude to the authors and all the participants whose contributions have made this issue a successful one. And the expertise and the commitment to excel in the agriculture sector is what makes this magazine a true reflection of global practice, best practice and policy, and also the policy stakeholders will be benefited. Together, we will be paving way for the future focused for best sharing platform and fostering innovation, driving progress in the agriculture sector. And thank you once again, everyone, for your valuable time, support, and contribution for this magazine. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Ms. Alekia, for acknowledging the efforts of everyone who made this event possible. With this, we conclude our program for the evening. On behalf of Enlighten Agriculture, I thank each of one of you for joining us and making this event a grand success. Let us continue to enlighten, evolve, and empower. Wishing you all the wonderful evening ahead. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Nandita, for your very good anchoring. First time, I think, at our platform, you have done wonderful anchoring. Hope we'll collaborate together in the future course of days for enlightened anchorings.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving an opportunity.
So, thank you.
Thank you, Manu. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, one and
Thank
all.
you all.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Manu. Thank you,
you very
Sir,
much.
everyone.
thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Manu, sir.
Hey, Mano, Archana is here, sir.
Huh? Tell me, sir. Namaste, namaste. What?